Some of you may not know this, but in Fortnite, there's actually certain skins that have specific features on them or attributes that will make them look great in-game, but not perform great in terms of performance. That's right guys, there's actually 4 different elements that will determine whether or not a skin will give you a disadvantage or an advantage, and I'm about to list all of them in this video today. So guys, if this video does help you out in any single way, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well, as apparently a small percentage of you aren't. It's completely free and it'll help me out a ton. But getting straight into the video guys, firstly, I bet you're all wondering what are the 4 main elements that give a skin a big disadvantage in Fortnite. And the first one is any skin that's heavily animated, so skins like Zero and many other skins that are just full with like animations and craziness going on within the skin in itself. The second is color changing skins or color switching skins like Nightlife. As you can see from this skin, it's got a lot going on like constantly. The third one is skins that output a lot of particle effects and stuff like that. As you can see with the Astro Jack skin right here, it's got the twirliness going on, loads of particle effects, and overall there's just a lot going on with this skin. And then the fourth one is actually skins that are large and that are bulky. This may come to a surprise as many of you, but this obviously, with it being a bigger skin, has more detail on it in most cases. I know this skin isn't the greatest example. This, by the way, is the Polar Patroller, but it is the only skin that I've got that can sort of represent a big bulky skin in Fortnite at the minute in my locker. But yeah, those right there will be 4 main elements that give any skin in Fortnite a disadvantage. Let's now flip the coin and have a look at 4 main elements that give a Fortnite skin a big advantage. The first element is skins that have got no animations whatsoever. So skins like Recon Expert, where there's literally nothing going on, just the skin itself, are perfect examples. The second one is skins that have solid colors, so you don't want any sort of color switching skins. Skins like Dummy are a perfect example right here. As you can see, it's got one solid color, and that is absolutely perfect. The third element is skins that output no particles, so no particle effects going on, literally just a standard skin like the Lara Croft skin. And then for the fourth and final element, skins that are skinny / have a basic build and there's no sort of complex character models going on where there's loads of details. Basic sort of skins like Ghoul Trooper and other skins like that are perfect examples for this one. And those right there are the 4 main elements that will give any skin in Fortnite a huge advantage. That's right guys, if the skin that you run in game has at least one or more of these elements that I've just mentioned, I can guarantee guys that you will see slightly less input delay and more FPS in game, because your PC / computer and even the Fortnite servers in general, they won't need to do as much processing power or rather hard work as they would have if you ran a skin with the opposite 4 elements, so skins that have loads of particles, loads of animations and stuff like that. If you compare the two guys, so a skin that's basic versus a skin that's got a lot going on like animations and stuff, the skin that's basic is always going to give you more performance, like just in general. Like, it's so obvious and so many people forget this in Fortnite. Now I know that a lot of you guys out there will be thinking, isn't the performance difference just very slight? And yes it is guys, but slight performance differences can make a huge difference when it comes to competitive gaming. Any sort of competitive gamer or person will take a slight advantage over no advantage at the end of the day, so you've just got to keep that in mind. Moving on though guys, now that you understand the differences between a good skin and a bad skin, I want to list a couple of good skins so you guys can actually equip them for yourselves when you go ahead and play the game. To start off, the first one is the Travis Scott skin. This is a super clean skin and it's actually really good in game in terms of performance. Another one is Commando, super clean skin. Another is Pit Stop. You guys are a fan of this. I know a lot of people rock this one out there. Another is Scarlet Commander. Another is Alpine Ace, a very popular skin. Another is Birdie. Another is Manic. A lot of you guys rock this, I know that for a fact. Another is Ace, not a very popular skin, but it's actually pretty good. Another one is Maya. I believe this was in the season 6 of Fortnite, so a lot of you guys should have this. I believe it was in the first battle pass, like the first skin in that pass. Another is Elite Agent, an OG skin. A ton of you guys have to have this one, I bet. And then another, guys, is just all default OG skins. I myself, as you can see, I've got none in my inventory. I really wish I did. I wish I bought them, but if I type in OG, I believe that's the name of them, you can see that they don't come up. But realistically, guys, all you want to do is avoid like certain skins that have all of the elements that I've mentioned. So if I just quickly go through my locker right now, we'll be able to find one by just literally clicking. And yeah, there's one right there. So Loser Fruit, all these animations right here, guys, can take up some of the load on your PC. Yes, it may be very slim, but from what I've heard online and actually like research myself, it is a slight FPS loss that you will be getting when rocking this skin. And it makes sense, like if you compare it to a skin that's bland, so like even just the marshmallow skin, a bland skin like this, it's obviously going to perform better than the loser fruit one, like it just is. Yes, it might be very slight, but like I mentioned, guys, at a competitive level, these slight advantages can give you an advantage at the end of the day. Like a slight is better than none, you know what I mean? But if we keep going along, you'll notice that there's skins like this one where it looks perfectly fine, but it's got a reactive tag. And if you don't know what a reactive tag means, is if something happens in game, like a reactive event, like for the ninja skin, I believe if ninja gets an elimination, something will actually happen to his skin. I believe with him, every elimination he gets, he actually, like his bandana grows longer or something. I'll put some gameplay in the background. But as you've seen, guys, if a skin just looks normal and it has a reactive tag, also stay away from those skins in particular. Aside from that though, all of the skins are pretty good. Like, it doesn't matter if they've got selectable styles, just as long as the styles are relatively low detail, you should be able to get away with it. Obviously, you want to stay away from these type of ones. And guys, this is just like from competitive, by the way. Like, feel free to rock these whenever you want. Like, they're all awesome skins. Like, I'm still going to buy crazy skins that are detailed. It's just in competitive, I'm just not going to rock it. As well as that, you want to stay away from these skins where they've got like constant fiery animations. I've got a few of those. I believe I've got like a fiery John Wick with the same. Aside from that though, guys, like I mentioned, you want to stay away from skins that are super detailed like this one right here. Realistically, you want to try and get low poly skins. And what I mean by low poly is like the difference between the John Wick right here and this. Like, look at the amount of detail that this skin has on it. And then if I go to John Wick, yes, it has a lot of detail, but it's a lot more basic and like low poly, you know what I mean? And it's a lot skinnier. Like, look, if these two are up against each other in game, like, you just know which one's gonna have more of an advantage. This one's more bulky, and I know hitboxes are the same, but guys, in general, slimmer slash skinnier skins just are better overall. Like, I'm sorry, they just are. They feel better as well, in my opinion. Guys, let me know if you feel the same. But yeah, if I just quickly go through all these skins, guys, you can pretty easily like differentiate which one's good and which one's bad. That I love this skin. I used to rock it back in all the seasons of Fortnite, but now I'm just not going to touch it in competitive purely because of the animations. Like, it's absolutely going crazy. It does suck because it's a beautiful skin, but I just want a competitive advantage, even if it's like super small. Like, I just want an advantage at the end of the day. Stay away from these skins as well, guys, that are super bulky and pretty tall. I actually want to know what the specific hitbox is on this skin. Like, is it here? And does that stick out? Quite interesting. I'd love to know like the back end of that. Oh, this skin's a perfect one, super clean, not a lot going on. That's good. If I just keep scrolling down, this is a really good one, super clean skin, and I believe it's the first skin of the new battle pass, which is awesome. But yeah, guys, apart from that, I could go through these all day and say which one's good, bad, but you guys, I'm hoping you get the gist at the end of the day. Like, go through your own lockers, favorite ones that are good, and leave the ones that are bad, and just use those for competitive. You know what I mean? It's all good, really. But guys, basically, if any skin out there has at least one or more of these elements that I mentioned earlier, the 4 elements, just rock that skin or use that skin in-game and you will be all good to go. As well as that, guys, if you can think of any skins, or if I've missed any skins that have all of these like attributes or elements, be sure to comment them below, guys, and we'll use this video as a sort of guide for people out there that are looking for low input delay skins. Then click on this video, have a look in the video in itself, as well as the comments below. Obviously, all of you guys comment on your favorite skin that you rock that has low input delay, and through that I can guarantee that someone will find a skin that we mention that's in their locker and they can rock that in game. But yeah, guys, that's all I've got for today's video. I do hope this video helped out. If it did, be sure to drop a like on it, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.